Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Minds Beneath Us, the final one. So, we made our decision that I wanted to make last time, but I am kind of interested in how the other endings go. So, now that we have the ability to fast forward through dialogue, let's see what all the other endings entail, why don't we? Alright, so let's just go ahead and start with take the gun and join Owl. What does that do? Let's see how things differ if I become Cedar's protege. So we still have all of our same flashbacks. I did like the visual of me just pulling out the stun grenade and slamming it on the ground. It was a super neat shot. Alright. I'll protect corporate interests in this make-believe world that I didn't choose. This is not the end. It's not even a beginning. The road is long. We've just covered a tiny portion. Let's keep going. Together. Okay, I mean that seems like a happy ending. I am interested in the reality of it, though. That's kind of what I want to see. Do I have to skip the credits? Or is it immediately pop in the cutscenes? It immediately pops in the cutscenes, yeah. In the end, you still have to join Owl. Sorry, I shouldn't have. Nothing to be sorry for. I just meant to say the world didn't give us many choices. It's not your fault. I, really hate to make you a caged bird. Wake up, Mr. Dye. Stop blaming yourself for 1 second. But I don't see myself as a caged bird. This is kind of exciting. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? I've been thinking about what Nin said. It might look like we're wearing shackles, but these shackles have given us a lot of power. Us? Right. Technically you are the Owl agent, but we're a team. Remember what that mercenary guy told you? Chameleon? Yeah. Back then he said, you're a player now, make your own moves. He was just messing with my mind. I think he's making perfect sense. We walked into a new world with a high cost. From now on, let's make our own moves together. Yeah, together. Together! So? Oh, so this is how you get the happy marriage ending. Something's wrong? No, it's just that I can't find this? What? Fran, how did you... Chase and die, watch and learn. I love you. I love every second we've spent together of sadness and joy through thick and thin. Oh, so will you marry me? Oh, the reverse proposal! You didn't expect it. Yes, yes! Oh. Even if someone's pointing a gun at my head, I'd still say yes. Hey, why would anyone do that? Just saying. For real, when did you steal that ring from me? Oh. Did I tell you Nin taught me some spy tricks? So I found your gift and stole it. I'm the winner of this anniversary. Let's try again next year. First anniversary of wedding. Oh, sure thing. That is very adorable. That is very adorable. It's always nice to see the proposal go an opposite way than you would expect, and I think it's generally still like uncommon for the woman in a straight relationship to be the one that proposes. So it's cool to see it. Think about morale. So is this all the same? Yeah, I think this is all the same. Where's Jason? He resigns. Yeah, he must have had his reasons. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So all that's the same. I gotta see some other characters though. Yeah, this is gonna be the same, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I think this is all the same. Cause yeah, you still lose your job no matter what. Shithead. Okay, you two. Is this gonna be the same? Or shall I put this? 23? Ah, all that. Put it anywhere, I'll take care of it. You alright? Do you hate me? I'm betrayed you and Nin. Are you gonna talk about Jason? Sounds right. See, do you want me to hate you? Whatever. You're nice to me. I like you. You're a sweet boy. Know you're a proper man. Just try harder. Try not to break Nin's heart again. Yeah, okay, so that's the same, whether I choose to join Owl or not. I thought that would be kind of different, like maybe I would be there too? But no. Okay, so how does this turn out? When does my training start? Are you gonna train me yourself? You can leave that for another day. You're supposed to prep me for joining Owl? Yeah. So, today is not about training. Stop beating around the bush, Sidu. I'm not good at riddles. What's that smile supposed to mean? Today's objective is to make sure you can brace yourself. Brace myself. As you join Owl, challenges will come in waves in all senses. First and foremost, you need to know yourself, know what you truly want out of life. And I made that crystal clear multiple times. I made it clear that you trust me and that you're facing a complicated path. We never talked about what you truly want to achieve. What I truly want. I want Fran to be happy. Of course you do. Why'd you ask? Princess is not your average woman. In a sense, she's the reason why people like you and I exist. Our job is to slow down the rot that's eating through this world. We buy the world more time for people like her to find a cure. You should know that by fighting for Francis, you're fighting for something greater. What's the difference? From my perspective, I just want a future for my girlfriend. To that end, I'll do what I have to. This something greater is a byproduct that I don't care much about. Yeah, see, I don't like this, like, kind of ambivalent take on it. Eventually you'll understand. Francis is one of a kind, don't you lose her. Unless I'm out of my mind. Disturbing smile again. You're an oddball, Sidu. As are you, Dai. So what's next, do you think? Don't know yet, but we can't just sit here and wait for things to happen. From now on, we take the initiative. Sure. As to tonight, let's spend it with the people we care about. This fight isn't the whole meaning of our lives. We fight so the people we love don't have to. Never forget that. It's time to go. Yeah, time to go. Yeah, so it's a very... It's a very melancholic ending. This song is super copyrighted, so... Alright, we're back over here. We're gonna make a different decision now. I went ahead and just skipped the credits, and I hopefully remembered to scrub the audio from that song out of the video, because the previous video got blocked in 2 territories, and got demonetized because of that. So... yeah, now, we need to make the other ending, we need to do the other ending, but that one's like, you never know how things are actually going to end up, because they don't give you a lot to go on. That ending could not end well, I don't know. But that is the ending where you're trying to do something by, you know, infiltrating the system and trying to change it from within, where Moonflowers is more so you're like a rebel organization, and you don't really get a lot to go off of from the Moonflower ending. I'm also separated from Francis, so we don't get that happy ending, but I think working together with Francis is probably better, but God, the stuff we will have to do is Jason, and like I said, there's no guarantee that it's actually going to work out in Owl, so... let's see about joining Owl and not accepting Nin's gun, which I imagine is going to be incredibly depressing. Can I... okay, we can't skip the flashback through our memories part. But, yeah, I imagine this one's going to be very depressing, because I'm not even going to have the, oh, I can try to change things from within the organization approach. I'm just basically now becoming a corporate cop and working for them, which sucks. This is where we part ways. I just can't trust you, Sidu. I just can't trust you, Sidu. Let's go for that one. You say so. You so choose. I accept it. Yeah, you're like actually bummed too. I see. I see. You're like actually bummed there. Okay. Okay. This is probably going to be a very quick video, but I haven't had the time to squeeze this into the previous video, honestly, so this seems like a good way to do it. But I didn't know how involved these endings were going to be. Yeah, and you still have to join Owl. I Caged Bird. It's kind of exciting. So yeah, we're just going to try and do it without Nin, which is possible. So I'll just be working without Nin, basically. Interesting. This is probably all the same, I'm going to guess. Yeah. This one could differ? No, the next one. Okay. I feel like the one where we blow up the facility is gonna have the most changes, actually. Like, I feel like that one's gonna be the most damaging to everything. So I'm kind of interested to see how things go there and what changes. Where should I put this? Try not to break Nin's heart again. Yeah. It is weird that they don't comment on Jason being in Owl or not, or working with Nin or not. Something else that I'm a little disappointed that we seemingly don't get. You're not supposed to hang around my place anymore. Let's clean out this safe house. What do you need me for? Just wanted to make sure if I made another enemy with an owl. Another? Some of my, personal traits. They tend to make enemies for me. So you're only here to ask for enemies? Also to check how you're doing. Afterwards. Only after you've made sure we're not enemies, right? You may hate me, but I do care about you, Jason. Sorry, but I don't really trust you. I figured. This conversation is mind-bogglingly frustrating. Okay, Sidu, you're not my enemy. However, I won't call you a friend either. You know what? After everything, I learned one hard lesson. I can burrow as deep as I want. At the end of the day, trouble still finds me if it wants to. I must prepare proactively, move myself to where it can't reach, in this case, Owl. Joined Owl not because I want to, I had to. It's the only way out for myself and my girlfriend. Your lofty ideal and all, CD, you've got to admit. You're the personification of danger, even Owl's afraid of you. You're like a walking lightning rod chasing a storm. Sane person, which I happen to be, should give you a wide berth. I don't know, I'm kinda with Sidu on this. You are trouble. Yes, you're correct. I believe I see it now. You're not share the same path. It doesn't necessarily mean we're enemies. Right. So, how are you doing? Doing great, thanks for asking. So, good to know. Sorry we met, Jason. Quite the contrary, I'm glad we met. The first time today she smiled. Should go now. You don't need to worry about the personification of danger anymore. Survived enough danger, one more evening doesn't hurt. There, she smiled again. Huh. Let's share one dangerous evening then. Interesting. Alright. Now as we load in here, that is an interesting one. I do I will say, like, I'm kind of not crazy about how just much Jason just doesn't care about the general everything going on in the world. He's kind of ambivalent to it and just wants to keep to himself and protect Fran, which I get given the situation, but I would like to lean into the trying to change things a little bit more. So, it seems like if you're actually trying to change things, the most you're given is if you do join Owl, but once again, we don't know how well that works out, and I don't really know what happens after I join the Moonflowers. Like, the Moonflowers could actually do some good, I don't know, or Jason could just use it to effectively just start a new life and hide. A lot of these endings are very ambiguous. The one thing that I'm a little bit bummed we don't get to see more of is a follow-up on the thread of Jason saying he wants to find MBU, a new body. We don't really know much of what happens to MBU at the end of this. We don't even really know what the Spectre was at the end. I think it's intentionally left ambiguous, and that part is fine. I just wish we got to see a little bit more of what MBU ends up doing. Like, does MBU get a body? Does MBU get to continue a life? Do we start to have rights for MBUs and things like that? Like, I would be very interested to see that. If they ever had, like, a sequel or something to this game, I would be interested in following that thread of, like, do MBUs have rights? Are they considered humans or their own new form of life, etc., etc.? That would be interesting. Alright, the final ending, which I'm imagining is going to be the most catastrophic and have the most changes. Pretty interested in this. Blow the facility up. Because Yuna and Shane can't have their conversation. I'm probably not going to be able to have my conversation with Fran. Like, I think I just die here. Like, I think they just kill me. And Jason is just dead. Like, that's all I can think of. Because we don't have the stun grenade to escape. Like, they're going to shoot me as soon as I blow this place up. What the hell did you do? What's with this tremor? Jason, did you... Save your breath. What the fuck? What's going on? Mr. Dye detonated their explosives. Your lab is gone. No! What have you done? Fuck you, you ruined me. I'm gonna kill you, you son of a bitch, you... Calm down, Mr. Yan. Any last words, son? Tell Fran I love her and that I'm sorry. You think the world's your oyster? Well, screw you. Time to die, bitches! What a wild thing to say. How's it feel, Jan? I hope it hurts like hell. Tell Fran I love her and that I'm sorry. Yep. I mean, it makes sense we were gonna die after that one. Now, I want to see the repercussions of that. Like, what are the consequences to that decision? Because I imagine things are going to go to hell. It's been a week since the Great Blackout, but the chaos is not yet abating. Here we are at the site of the 11th ship collision accident. As you can see, cargo ship AI-4G4, owned by Growell, rammed into the elevation framework beneath Ruan District. The entire district is tilting toward one side. Local residents are being evacuated as we speak. Meanwhile, many hospitals are paralyzed due to dysfunctional automated systems. Those injured in the accident are not receiving the medical care they desperately need. As a result, mortality rate is quickly rising. The cause of this incident and the chaos that ensued, however, remains a mystery. According to a recent statement from Vision, the Great Blackout was caused by a series of terrorist attacks targeting Vision flop farms. So to be verified, as the police is working vigorously on the case. Woof. Yeah, it caused big issues. Happy at all? It's a tough job. Are they not gonna say anything about the things that happened? Wow, they're not gonna talk about it at all. It seems like a big thing for them to talk about, especially since what I blew up was under Silencio. I'm shocked. You, though. Yuna submitted a thorough report about Project Sleeping God. Project that's theoretically miles above my pay grade. Oh, are they just in a new place, but they say the same things? Someone's been sloppy with security. Infiltrated labs, stolen research data, the whole facility blown up? No, this is different. Mr. Shane Yan. You know what? Project Sleeping God will go on. Guess who's the new leader? Someone will take over the position of the CEO, too. Don't you worry about that. It's over, Jan. You lost. No win or lose, Yuna. Comrades under the same banner. Save your charming speech. Okay. So it changes, like, slightly. Yeah. What you believe you've gained from my loss. You should know that we're walking a dangerous path. There might be an end you won't reach it. Enough whining. You don't belong to this farm anymore. Get lost. Going up your ladder, then. Waiting for you to crash and burn? Yeah, okay. Happy waiting. Yeah, I mean, we destroy Shane pretty heavily, but Shane gets a shit into the deal no matter what, so we don't need to blow up things and cause danger for everyone else. Is this not gonna change? It doesn't look like this is gonna change. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That doesn't change, so the only other thing I can see changing is the end here. This is probably going to be very depressing. Oh. We'll arrive in 10 minutes, give or take. Sorry about the delay. The traffic is a mess because the central dispatching system is down. Rest assured that this is only temporary. We're only going to lie low for a while. You don't see much happening yet, but Sunrise and Growl are actively moving behind the scenes. They're already undermining Vision at a slow but steady pace. This rate, vision won't last very long. Francis. Jason chose a path and did what he had to do. But he didn't have to do any of that. We shouldn't have been involved in the first place. It's all because of you. Otherwise I shouldn't sulk like this. Once I said I'd respect whatever he decides, so I can't just... You're right. This is all my fault. I owe you and Jason more than I can repay. Because of that, I must protect you from harm when everything is going to hell. It's the least I could do. Like how you protected Jason from harm? I know you, Sidhu. Now I finally see what you are. Your nature, your values, your obsession. Your quest for doing the right thing, whatever that's supposed to mean. Intentionally or not, you burn everyone who happens to cross your path. Tell me, if this is the norm of your life, why do you even care right now? Excuse me? Doing the right thing is the top priority of your life. If you can watch the people you care about die without a flinch, why do you care about my well-being now? What's the point? Isn't it a lot easier to just leave me be? I don't know. I didn't expect that from you. You're supposed to have an answer for everything. I just thought, if I stopped caring about people at all, how am I... Sorry, I don't know how to finish that sentence. You've already answered my question, have I? Did Jason have any last word? Tell Fran I love her and that I'm sorry. Oh, Jason, you silly... I love you too. I love you. More than you know. Oh, God! Okay, yeah, that last ending is, as depressing as I thought, and basically the only thing that actually came out of it is we successfully kind of toppled Vision. Like, they would be on the way out, but they would just be replaced by equal assholes, effectively, so I don't really see much accomplish that. That's like the revenge ending, the thing that I specifically told Lawrence not to do. So I think out of the choices... I do kind of like either siding with Sidhu and joining Owl, and joining the Moonflowers like I did. Of course, we get less about the repercussions of the Moonflowers, which is disappointing. It would be cool to see a little bit more of what happened there, but I think Moonflowers, based off of the information I have, I think Moonflowers and siding with Sidhu are the best. Joining Owl but not having Sidhu to back you up just kind of seems like a death wish, and you're just gonna do whatever they want you to do, and you're basically just working a job. And obviously that final ending is terrible. Jason dies, a bunch of innocents die, and all we get for it is, oh wow, we toppled Vision, great. So yeah, I kind of stand by my decision. I think you could probably, with more information, make an argument for either siding with Sidhu or the Moonflowers, possibly even just joining Owl if we had a little bit more context, but like the game said, it is, you don't know for sure. It's kind of open to interpretation here at the end, so. Very, very neat game though. I had a fantastic time with this. Very, very good game. I hope I see other people talking about it, and I'm definitely going to be recommending it to people because it's quite good. Definitely one of the best, like, kind of narrative, not a ton of gameplay games that I've played recently. Like, a lot of it's just decision making and a few QTEs. So, I had a fantastic time with it though, and I'm definitely gonna go leave a review for this on Steam because reviews help the developers and stuff. So, all right, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for something new.